Now, we're about to see a man that I'm very familiar with, Tyler Foster.
It's almost like you're related.
I mean, you could say that. He is my big brother, Jett Lyon, which most people don't realize that since I'm so much bigger than him. This is my older brother, my big brother, Jett Lyon.
Jett Lyon with a huge opportunity heading his way. Here up next at Bash on the Brazos, he has a chance to walk away with the 360 Pro Heavyweight Championship that is currently held by SuperTex Brent McKenzie.
You know, I've got a lot of faith in my brother because I've seen this man compete a lot over the last 7 years.
Jett Lyon set to go. Ready to go one-on-one with SuperTex Brent McKenzie. You know, he's called the man from Waco, and here we are right in the heart of Waco, Texas.
You know, speaking to somebody backstage, they actually said that Brent McKenzie hasn't been to Waco in about 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years? I heard it was longer than that.
So how are you going to be the man from Waco and not even come to Waco?
Well, I mean, whether he's been here or not recently, he's still from Waco regardless.
Hey, come on, this is my hometown too, but I'm at least here every weekend.
I mean, someone told me it was possibly upwards to 8 to 9 years, but I didn't want to say anything. Because this is the homecoming of SuperTex Brent McKenzie, the 360 Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Not getting the crowd reaction you would think a hometown hero like Brent McKenzie would have.
He is the 360 Pro Heavyweight Champion. SuperTex Brent McKenzie.
You know, if ever there was David versus Goliath in a wrestling ring, this is going to be it.
A little bit of what you're going to see not only in this one, but later tonight in our main event, our now title for title main event, the Hot Anarchy champion versus the Hot champion. Those titles will be unified when Gun Show goes one-on-one with Tiger Pants Jojo Bravo. But right now, it's all about the 360 Pro Heavyweight Championship, the title you see in the hands of SuperTex Brent McKenzie. Of course, an agreement made between Hot Pro Wrestling and 360 Pro Wrestling, and you're seeing a little bit the first signs of that here tonight as the 360 Pro Heavyweight title defended here on a Hot Pro Wrestling event. And in the process has brought Brent McKenzie to Hot Pro Wrestling for the first time in well over 2 years.
SuperTex just yelling at the front row to stand up and cheer for him. I mean, obviously, he's not liking the reception he's getting in his hometown here.
But being from Waco, I think he came out expecting everyone just to naturally support him.
Well, he hasn't been here in almost 10 years, so...
He might not fully grasp exactly how much these crowds at Hot Pro Wrestling really love Jett Lyon.
Absolutely.
And
Jett
you can't
Lyon,
underestimate that.
The eternal underdog actually holds a win over Exodus Prime, our Hot Pro Wrestling Network champion.
But we have seen Jett Lyon pull off some would call them upsets, some would just call them victories, depending on your perspective.
Like I said, I've known him longer than anybody, and I would say they're not an upset. They were just a surprise.
Jett Lyon, he is a veteran of the ring. He knows what he's doing in there, and he is not unfamiliar with being the smaller man in the match.
Absolutely not. I don't think I've ever seen him in a match where he was the larger individual. So he's always David in this David and Goliath story.
We're going to see how he handles SuperTex Brent McKenzie here. You know, anytime you're in the ring with Brent McKenzie, something you got to be very well aware of is that right hand that he can throw. It's out of anywhere. He'll knock somebody right out with it.
Oh, I've been hit by it myself, and let me tell you, not a great experience, Tyler Foster. I woke up probably 30 minutes later. Oh, the slap, the disrespect.
Well, Brent McKenzie, you see in the early going here, maybe not exactly a whole lot of respect for Jett Lyon possibly coming into this one, which could come back to haunt him.
Yeah.
We'll see how he handles Jett Lyon here as we get a little further on in this matchup.
But Brent McKenzie with that right cross is a dangerous individual. He said, I don't remember even how I got out of the ring or to the back. I just remember waking up back there with somebody pouring some water on me.
Jett Lyon with a shot of his own, sending McKenzie back to the corner. It looks like SuperTex maybe a little surprised by that one.
You got to think it's not doing the same amount of damage as SuperTex has slammed into Jett, but it's a good start.
I mean, not quite as much force and weight behind it as you're going to get for Brent McKenzie, sure, but
The last thing you really want to do in a match like this, Jett, is go toe-to-toe and try to think that you're going to overpower a man like Brent McKenzie.
Jett Lyon finding himself now back in the corner. And you're seeing, so far, Jett Lyon doing the right thing, kind of keeping a little bit of distance between himself and McKenzie until he can get a hold of him, trying to bring the big man down to him.
He's trying to do what he can.
He tried.
He's using a little bit of his speed just to create openings, but right now is a feeling out process. He likes to try to feel out, see what his opponent's going to do, see what his opponent is like. So we'll see what he figures out here, whether or not he can use this speed to really capitalize.
Well, you saw McKenzie on that one, how easily he was able to just toss Jett Lyon aside.
Brent using a little bit of speed himself. I mean, for a large man, pretty quick. The guy can move. The guy's light on his feet.
No, Brent, we've seen Brent McKenzie. I've seen before him do some very impressive things. I've seen him moonsault off the top rope. I've seen him cartwheel.
Jett Lyon, like a brick wall, Brent McKenzie did not move.
Man, right into the head of Brent McKenzie went Jett Lyon.
In the head, the chest, and then Jett Lyon hit the ground. Brent McKenzie didn't move an inch.
It seemed like almost an inadvertent headbutt from McKenzie, but it was effective. And Jett Lyon, now again, gonna have to find a way to fight from underneath here against the overpowering SuperTex Brent McKenzie.
He's been fighting from underneath his entire career, and he's been tossed across the ring a lot in his career as well. So
Well, there might be more of that to come in this one if this is any indication.
I mean, this is basically his specialty. He gets tossed around a little bit, then he finds a way to win. He tires out his opponent, then he uses his speed to find a way to win.
Brent McKenzie mocking Jett Lyon, mocking the crowd as he continues to punish the high-flying Jett Lyon. Not much high-flying out of Jett right now.
No, he's pretty grounded right now. When you can't breathe, you're not going to be able to get up in the air much.
And SuperTex,
Especially
you saw
not with somebody the
big
size of
smile
SuperTex.
on the face of Brent McKenzie there, now embracing this crowd's reaction to him.
Jett fighting back a little bit, but you see it's doing almost nothing to Brent. I mean, he's barely being affected by any of these shots. You got to think Jett's got to figure out something to do here. He's got to dig down deep. He's got to go deeper in the well and try to find something to get the big man off his feet.
Big headbutt from SuperTex there, almost sent Jett Lyon flying out to the floor. Look at Brent McKenzie. What would you say the weight differential is here in this one?
I mean, I've got Brent somewhere around 300 to 325. I've got Jett Lyon at about 140 to 150. So Brent is literally twice the size of Jett Lyon.
It's about maybe 2+ Jett Lyons here at Brent McKenzie, but look at
Oh, the giant crossbody. That has ended a lot of people's night.
Now, this might end the night for Jett Lyon, as it looked like finally he was going to get something going there. But that crossbody from McKenzie.
No, just a 2 count, Tyler. Don't count Jett Lyon out just yet.
Well, it's hard not to at times. I mean, when you look at what's right in front of you here as McKenzie continuing the attack.
Though small, he is also mighty. That's why he named himself after the lion. The lion, the king of the jungle. Well, right now he's not the king of the ring, but you know he's doing his best. He's going to figure out a way to get this thing done.
Now, Brent McKenzie, as he looks like enjoying inflicting more pain here on Jett Lyon. Driving the elbow into the top of the head of his challenger. Continuing just to crank on the neck.
It's
looks
never
like he's
easy.
trying to twist his head right off his shoulders.
It's never easy to watch your own brother, your own flesh and blood sit here and go through this kind of punishment, but I believe in Jett Lyon. I believe he's going to find a way to come back. He's taking that 360 Pro Wrestling title home with him.
Right, anything is in the realm of possibility as you're seeing Jett Lyon now. He found his way out of that. Look at the spin kick catching McKenzie there in the midsection.
Oh, the big Pele kick to the back of the head.
The Pele kick.
He still can't get Brent McKenzie off his feet. He's wobbling.
He's got him staggered. McKenzie looks like using the ropes to keep himself up. But now Jett Lyon.
Here's where he really thrives. He really thrives on this top rope. Huge air. Finally knocks the big man off his feet. Let's go, Jett.
That's part one of what he needs to do. He needs to get the big man down, but he also needs to stay on him. He can't let him get back to it. He gets his vertical base again, and this could turn in a hurry on Jett Lyon.
The easy part is knocking him down. The hard part is getting Brent McKenzie to stay down.
Oh, he ran right in.
Right into the end of the line. That is it. That is going to be the end of the night.
That is it for Jett Lyon. What a victory for Brent McKenzie.
And still, the 360 Pro Heavyweight Champion, the man from Waco, SuperTex, Brent McKenzie.
The man from Waco putting on a display here in his hometown after he's been gone for so long just to retain his title.
That Jett Lyon, he finally got Brent McKenzie down. And I think the mistake was he waited for him to get back to his feet to try to deliver. I think he was going for that running knee, but he went right into that end of the line from Brent McKenzie, and that was the end for Jett Lyon in this one. SuperTex Brent McKenzie still your 360 Pro Heavyweight Champion, despite the efforts of Jett Lyon here tonight at Bash on the Brazos.
Jett gave it his best shot, but Brent McKenzie having not only the experience, not only the size, not only the strength, he had just a little bit of timing on his hands too. I mean, Jett made one slip up, didn't stay on him. He finally got him off his feet, didn't stay on top of him. They created that separation that gave Brent the exact opportunity he needed to hit that spinning body slam he calls the end of the line, and it is the end of the line. It's the end of the night for Jett Lyon.
It lives up to his name, and Brent McKenzie able to capitalize on that one mistake of Jett Lyon, and that is why you're seeing him right now with that title held high over his head.
He gets to walk out of here still the 360 Pro Wrestling Champion.
But as we continue on here at Bash on the Brazos, more championship matches still to come. Again, we know our now title for title main event. We've seen the tag team titles already change hands here tonight as the United Nations of Domination, Chad Delvine, Brixton Shaw, along with El Jefe Tony Snow, kicked us off tonight, knocking off Purple Haze, taking the hot tag team titles from them.
Tyler, I think you missed it. Tony Snow was paying his guys on the walkway before they even got to the back. He has
I saw.
no problem whatsoever flashing that cash.